What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Sub to the channel, hit the bell, rock with me over here, guys. Daily videos. But let's get right into this, man. I'm sure you guys probably seen in the headlines the Clipse, Pusha T, who's still active in the rap game. We know, formerly known as Malice. No Malice. He changed his life. Born again Christian. Isn't really active in rap. He does a little bit of music here and there, but it's, it's nothing like what the Clipse did before. As we know, their music was all about, dope dealing tales, and they were dope, man. Grinding still to this day, one of the that track's up there on some all-time lists, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like the beat with the Neptunes basically exclusively produced for the Clipse, man. I feel like they should have been a lot bigger. You know what I mean? They had label problems and things like that delayed their music coming out and everything. And then No Malice ended up, as I was just saying, changing his life, walking away from hip hop and everything. It's just, I don't know, man. The Clipse should have been a lot bigger, in my opinion. But anyways, man, their former manager, cousin Anthony Jeezy, not with a J though, with a G, Gonzalez, did this Vlad interview that everyone's talking about, where he's saying the music was about his life. You know what I mean? That they weren't really out there moving any kind of weight or anything like that. And that's really no surprise to me. I just did a video the other day talking about Rick Ross and how that's a persona for him. You know what I mean? We know about that. It's a gimmick. Not all these rappers live what they're rapping or lived what they're rapping. We already know this, you know what I mean? But I will say that Pusha T, he didn't flat out say Pusha T's a liar. He's saying Pusha T, 95% of what he was talking about was me. So Pusha T was on the scene rocking with them, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. How do you guys feel about this? Let me know what you guys think. But Malice, well, now No Malice, said he went to the military. When he came home, people around the way were like, yo, your brother's running around with your cousin, you know what I mean, who's out there hustling and everything like that. So Pusha T was with him, but so he was out there living that life, but he was embellishing and telling the tales of his big homie or his cousin. And we've seen this with a lot of other rappers, you know what I mean? The art of storytelling. But I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know that this really makes me look at Pusha T any different, you know what I'm saying? I'm a realist, and it is what it is. It's entertainment at the end of the day. Some people may see this as being corny, you know what I mean? Because their kind of music appealed to a lot of people. Not exclusively appealed to people who were out there getting money, but I'm sure a lot of their fans were people who were in the streets living that lifestyle, so they may look at it a certain way or whatever. But like I constantly say, man, now that social media, Instagram, brings us up close to these artists, we can see how a lot of these rappers really are, and really see that a lot of this stuff is just gimmicks and entertainment and everything like that. But Drake actually rapped about this in that Duppy freestyle when he dissed Pusha T, and it is what it is, man. But if you recall, this kind of happened with Young Jeezy a little bit back when he was out here first coming in the game. Jeezy was Mr. 17.5, talking all that big boy hustling tales and everything like that. And then I don't know, we don't know necessarily what the deal was, but it kind of seems like Jeezy was more rapping about BMF, who he was affiliated with, and what they were doing, you know what I mean? And they ended up having a falling out, and the feds came and got him and everything like that. But I don't know, man. I remember Pimp C went off on that rant when he told Jeezy, stop lying, man. Pimp C, my bro, Young Veterans Podcast is always talking about Pimp C, man. How if Pimp C were here today in this day and age, man. He said, yo, what if Pimp C had a podcast, man? That would be the rawest platform ever. But I don't know, man. I believe that this cousin Anthony Jeezy Gonzalez, him doing this interview and talking about this is just kind of showing, in my opinion, like that we'll probably see a lot more of him. Because as we know, when people go on Vlad, they're trying to push what they're doing, trying to make a lane for themselves. So I wouldn't be surprised if, he's trying to put out content now, if he has a podcast, or he's going to do a movie, or he's in some kind of, works like that where he's working on a project. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's anything personal where he's trying to put Pusha T on blast. He's just trying to advance his career. You know what I mean? And that just kind of makes you think at the end of the day, people get criticized nowadays for what they talk about. Like certain things should have been left alone. But it just goes to show, we've seen ex-mafia people come out and tell their stories. We've seen ex-dope dealers. We've seen everyone do it. You know what I mean? Everyone's trying to get that content money. So get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about that. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. I'll catch you on the next video. It's Jay Coffee Talk signing out. I'm out of here. Peace.